Okay. Um, I don't have my 2 minute timer, but I can grab it real quick. So, these, here we go. This first little round of poses are just ones that I had hobbled together from stuff I had laying around. But once we get done with these, we're going to sort of start at the beginning all over again. And when we do that, I have certain things that we'll talk about, and like we'll talk about where to find reference and what kind of reference to look for and things like that. And we'll start with more simple poses and work our way back to some of the crazy poses like this one. Yeah, just looking at this makes me tired. Okay, 2 minute, 2 minute, 2 minute, 2 minute timer. Go. Oh joy. Wait there. Okay, I'm already killing my clock here. Wow, I'm down to a minute already. I'm really literally just drawing what I see. This is like old school, like. I think I got a text message or something. That's 2 minutes? Jeez. That's 2 minutes. Man. Well, let's say I had 3 minutes. Let's say it's a 3 minute pose. I mean, I'm not even getting any more elaborate. Let's just continue drawing nothing but like what I see. Had the angle on this arm wrong, I think. I love how his thumb's bent in. Wow. Okay, so like, if I had 3 minutes, maybe I got to here. What a mess. Man, oh man. Okay. So, yeah, 3 minutes. Let's say I had 3 minutes. Let's pretend. Like I say, this is more like you know, sometimes you can try and draw a line of action and um, figure out the figure, and other times you're literally doing what I did here, which is I'm saying, okay, there's a line at this angle, and then it drops down like this, right? And then there's a knee, and you know, and then this comes in here, and then right where this line meets this, it comes out like here, and then just that far up, there's a sleeve, and then just a little further up, there's that, and then the hand here is about yay far over from where the sock is, and then the shoe, and then right there's a pants, and then there's that sleeve, and then right here there's those shorts, and then there's the shirt coming around. I mean, I was trying to put it together like a puzzle, you know, literally just doing what I was seeing. So that's when you're using like what I was talking about, where you're like drawing, you know, horizontal and vertical lines in your head, saying, okay, this drops down from here, and then this is, straight over from here, and this comes down about as far as that. I mean, I didn't get a ton of things right. Like this knee is supposed to come down. This knee should be down almost as far as the wristband, and the wristband here. Oh, so actually the wristband should be further up on the calf, so it should be like here. So I got that way wrong. Actually, this shouldn't be as long either. This sock should start like here, and then the shoe starts here. I mean, but this is the one thing in the gesture drawing classes in art school that you never really got to do, which is maybe why I'm enjoying doing it here, and that is you never get to really critique your gesture drawings. A model takes a pose, the timer goes, and then after 2 or 3 or 5 minutes, whatever the instructor designates, the model gets out of that pose and goes on to another pose, and while that's happening, you're desperately flipping your big 18 by 24 pad over to the next page and immediately going on to the next gesture drawing, getting that blank sheet ready so you can do the next pose, because they immediately go on to the next pose and the timer starts again. So you're frantically flipping that piece of paper over and starting on the next gesture drawing as soon as possible. And you fly through those, a whole bunch of them. So like if I was really trying to do that here, I would do 2 minutes, and then I would immediately switch to another drawing, and then start on that one, and then after 2 minutes I would change to another drawing and another layer, and bam, start a new one and I would just keep doing these boom 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 over and over and over. But one thing that doing it this way gives you the luxury of, not only can we do poses that models really can't do, but we can analyze our gesture drawing. We can look and see, like, oh, okay, what did we do right and what did we not do right? Where did we get things wrong? And more importantly, you can look and get a sense for, did you capture the essence of the pose? Even if everything is not exactly correct, what's more important is, did you capture the feel? Did you capture the energy of it? Does it feel like there's weight going in places where the weight should be? Does it feel like there's thrust and energy and motion? And, you know, if you feel like you captured those things, then even if it's not exactly like the reference, then you did a great thing. You did what you really wanted to do. You know, that's the essence, that's the point. And if you can capture that in your gesture drawing, then if your gesture drawing, which in comics would be your underdrawing, if it has that kind of energy, then the goal is to lose as little of that as possible as you take that to the next level and, try to finish that off, and then inks and all that stuff. You want to try and retain as much of that energy as possible. That's the idea. So, and I guess that's kind of what doing this secondary exercise is really kind of all about. We take I take this first drawing and then be like, all right, so let's try and preserve, as much of the energy that made it into the first rough. And keep it in the next one. Or if even possible, get more energy in there. Right? And I mean, this is all about line choice. This is all about the lines that funnel the flow of energy in your drawing, that, tell you where the energy is going, where the figure is moving to and from. So, like, you're definitely getting, the cloth is being stretched as this guy reaches forward. And so you definitely get it very tight around here. So the wrinkles you get here are very tight. And maybe some looseness down around the waist there. He's actually got, it's interesting. You can actually see a little bit of collar and stuff, which means I made his head too big. So definitely making a few changes here. Face is actually angled just a tiny bit that direction. I thought maybe it was angled a little the other direction, but you can tell by how much ear you can see on one side versus the other that it's actually angled the other way, just a smidge. The close stretching is great for telling you where the tension is, you know. It's funny, I had some things right, even though I had them wrong. I had things wrong, but right by accident. Like I had the whole lower leg in the right place, even though I had a lot of things wrong leading up to it. Again, line choice. You know, sometimes I put lines in when I am doing drawings that I won't keep when I ink. It's just stuff to remind me of what's going on in the figure, where the flow of things is. Like I've done that too strongly. But that is what's happening. I've showcased it too much. That looks better. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so. Coming together. I must have slept well last night. My drawing brain seems to be functioning somewhat decently today. Of course, I shouldn't have said that because now all of a sudden it won't work. That's how it usually goes. As soon as I open my stupid mouth, I have to stick my foot 3 feet deep in it. Trust me, Murphy loves me. Murphy and his law. And I don't like Murphy very much. I love how if you ever notice when you grip something tightly, the palm of your hand will bulge out. It'll like get fat, kind of. You can see that happening with this guy holding the tennis racket. Especially back here, boings, like poofs. Also, I like taking note of how the fingers don't always just line up parallel to each other. First of all, the index finger is kind of separated from the other fingers. And then the other fingers kind of converge towards each other a little bit. And so does this index finger. Once you get to the bend, once you get to that, well, I guess it's the second knuckle. The first knuckle is where the finger starts. Those are all first knuckles. That hand might be a little big, or that foot might be a little small. on the page, buddy. Yeah, keep that shorter. I was making that sock too long. All right, let's move over here some. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, you can see that nice big tendon that runs right on the inside of the forearm. Real good here. And you sort of see the rest of the forearm come out from underneath it. That's great. It runs along the top inside. It's like the inside of the forearm. Then we've got that I like that, the bulbous part of the thumb. Ends in the first knuckle there. Then there's the whole palm, and then it's got such great hands here. You can see the tops of most of the other fingers there. They're kind of blurred into one mass, but then the fingers bend. Then you can see that middle finger popping out from beneath the index finger there. Then you can even see a little bit of the pinky finger. And then you can really see the body of the thumb, and then the end of it curling out from under there. I love it. It's such a great, unique hand pose there. And then he's got mouths are great. They're so complicated. was working with a 3D artist one time, animating something, and he was trying to get he was animating the mouth, but he was just thinking about it like as it like on a two-dimensional plane, so he was trying to so like it's like if I try to, oh boy, this is hard to, so like when he was trying to make a smile, right? He was trying to animate the face smiling, but he wasn't taking into account that the face is, on a curved surface, right? So that when you smile, the corners of the mouth pull back around the face as you do so that you don't just pull out to the sides like this and this. They come out, but they also go back, right? So they go around like that. And he was like, I don't know why they look so, why does it look so creepy? Like, well, you got to go around the face. Whoops. But so when you're drawing, you got to take that into account too, because, I see people when they're drawing faces have the same issues, when they're trying to draw someone screaming or, you still have to get that face going around, even if it's a sad face. You have to take into account that three-dimensionality of the face. Let's see who it is, shall we? It's junk. It's a junk phone call. Surprise, surprise. So anyway, I think I think I got enough of the three-dimensionality of the tennis racket in the underdrawing. So I think that's enough for the moment. I mean, I could put the guy's hair in, but you get the basic idea. So, another one down, another one done and gone. Phew. Okay, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and all that other stuff YouTubers say. And see you for the next one. Peace.